first look at the MCU's drag queen in Ironheart. If you're not familiar with Ironheart, it's beyond silly. Little black girl, backwards engineers Tony Stark's tech, and now she's Ironheart in her own Iron Man suit. Silly as fuck, right? I mean, he built an empire and he built this technology and no one else could do it. Suddenly these little black girls are going, I can do it and I can do it better than you. And they made a TV show of it. So apparently they are sticking a drag queen in Ironheart. Oh, that sounds wrong.
Yeah.
The MCU has its first drag queen. I doubt that. Check out a first look at Shea Coulee. How the fuck you say that?
Coulee.
Check out the first look at Shea Coulee in Marvel's upcoming Ironheart series coming to Disney Plus. You'll be seeing the diva in some looks. The Chicago-based entertainer told Entertainment Weekly, referring to Slug, a fierce hacker and key supporting character in the next chapter of Ryan Coogler's Black Panther's Disney spinoff. Yeah, I think they featured Ironheart, little black tech girl, in Black Panther, the movie. Anthony Ramos previously revealed the plot of Ironheart centers around gangsters turned activists. What? Gangsters turned activists? That's silly. That's just fucking silly. I help a group of urban Robin Hoods to take away from the privileged and help give back to the community. Shea said, is it Shea? Whatever Shea said. Yeah, imagine. Okay, gangsters turn activists and they're playing Robin Hood. And she is a drag queen that is helping them. This TV show is like cancer. Coulee, MCU's character, also apparently uses pronouns. Oh, to whose surprise? From my understanding, this version of Slug they're presenting is someone who's being referred to as a code name. I don't want to give too much of their backstory away. They need an alternative code name to go by because there could or could not be some people looking for them, he said. The drag queen is also part of the character and plot. They've kind of left drag. They are drag queen, but it's kind of a past life, Shea said. You see them in drag, but it's kind of in the context of flashbacks before where they are now because they're trying to be on the low. Oh, I hate this hipster talk.
What?
This what is it? Gen Z? Which fucking generation? Whatever case, I don't. It's like all these people going low key. It's like, what are you summoning a Norse god? What was going on here?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
On the low.
So, okay, this show is going to be drivel in the first place, and they've just mucked it up even more.
Yeah.
Yep.
To me, their look reminds me of those. I think they call them like Chia Pets. You ever seen those commercials?
Yeah. Chia.
Yeah. That's my first thought when I see that person.
And they're just going to keep pushing this crap. I mean,
strange how the media has 50 different ways to say man. But none of them really say man, does it? Chia. Don't ask what it grows.
Just to add water.
Just add water.
This Ironheart, are either of you two familiar with Ironheart?
I've seen a commercial here and there.
Let's see, what was her name? She had some really silly name that to me sounded like an insult. Let me give a quick look. You can't talk to fill the silence.
I was sitting here trying to think of the name, but I can't think of it. And I know it was something stupid because I think I remember.
Okay. Riri Williams.
Yeah, that was it. That was it.
Did you say Riri?
Mhm.
Yes, Riri.
Yeah. I was about to say wee wee, but I knew that wasn't right, so I didn't say anything.
Okay. How is this not racist? What they're doing? Little black girl out of nowhere reverse engineered Tony Stark's ingenious, tech, and she's, I don't know, out of the hood, and then they're turning gangsters into politicians, into activists, that is, and they name her Riri. How is that not kind of, doesn't that feel racist to you two?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
And Williams at that is like, what they do? Like roll the dice and pick a name? Riri Williams. What the hell?
I keep wanting to call her wee wee. Like wee
Riri
wee.
is the sound activists make. And that was one thought. Yes, that was one of my first thoughts. I also had the thought is, that they could have, it's, to me, it's not different than them calling her Shanae.
Yeah, it's about the same.
I know this
Shanae.
I know this is one show I will not be watching.
No, I don't think I'll watch it either. I mean, because here's the thing. What is this girl's credentials that she can reverse engineer?
She's an MIT student. So because of that, I guess she can reverse engineer the most powerful tech on Earth.
Oh,
I guess
please.
so.
She's a student. She hasn't graduated. She doesn't know anything.
Hey, Triple J says that's what I call my Aunt Marie. Well, I didn't know you were black. Riri. Imagine calling that name out, right? Riri. Riri.
Oh God, Yatzel's right.
The girl in the picture looks like Dennis Rodman. Now, what was that you said?
They're right. The person in this picture does look like Dennis Rodman. I didn't think about it until they said something.
Zolmaid says, Nay's kids, I love that show. Oh, Iron Heart. No, that's a pass. Iron
And the
Fart.
thing is the makeup job that they got going on isn't even a good one. I mean, come on.
I take it that, they're trying to make them androgynous, right? They're kind of going, it's a drag queen, but it's not, but it is, and they're kind of like, I guess they're trying to avoid people going, hey, look what they got in their show. Let's boycott it. This isn't helping. This is not helping. Androgyny is the same thing.
Yeah.
You know what's light androgyny? A man with long hair. A man wearing a little jewelry. Some people will go, so what? That's just a man. That's not androgynous at all. But if we're going to play the devil's advocate is what I'm saying here. But, I sound like a man. I talk like a man. I got facial hair. I'm clearly a man. There's no androgyny. If you want to play the devil's advocate, right? You can say that's a little androgyny. But this kind of androgyny, yeah, that's a drag queen.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Well, they're just
transistor transformer.
They're just riding on Iron Man's coattails, and this is going to crash and burn.
Why do they keep taking these popular titles and be like, now it's a woman, now they're black, oh, and they're gay too, oh, they're transformer, they're in transition. Why do they keep? It's like, okay, if there's so many out there is going, yay, progressive and blah blah blah, LGBTQ. There's so many people out there that's so hard supporting that and so hard pushing for that, then why can't original characters stand on it without stealing the most popular characters out there in existence?
Yeah. Well,
They need to make their own characters with their own ideas and quit stealing all the other ones. Just cheapens what they make.
Well, they can't. They don't know how. It has been so damn long since they have came up with an original story or comic or anything. They forgot how to do it.
So Yasto says, I am a male with long hair and some facial hair, but I don't think I look androgynous. I don't know. My girlfriend doesn't think I do. Yeah, I'm not saying somebody's androgynous for that. I'm saying if you were playing the devil's advocate, right? You know, there's androgyny and then there's drag queen or you know, tranny, right? There's clear lines.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I have long hair and facial hair, and I'm not that big for a man. You know, I'm more of a smaller stature or average, maybe you might could say. But I don't go for androgyny. Fuck no. I'm just not like ultra macho, you know, machoism, right? Like everything must be super macho. I know, you know, I'm more free flowing than that, but I'm straight. I'm most definitely straight.
But I know there is a subculture in Japan that is heavily into androgyny, and
Yeah.
their thing is they don't want to be male or female. They just want to be a human, you know. So I can kind of I can kind of get that. But this business that they, you know, change genders and all that kind of stuff, like all this stuff going on now, no, I don't understand that at all.
You know, let a person be however they're gonna be, but the moment they start going, hey, we're gonna teach your kids how to do it. Nope, that's a line. The moment they go, you call me this or that, that's a line. Or if you're not attracted to me, you're a blah blah blah. Oh, fuck you, fuck no, hell no.
Yeah.